You see, we're living in the age of enlightenment, my friends. We've got cutting-edge technology, mind-bending psychedelics, and a relentless thirst for knowledge. We're like pioneers, venturing into the unknown, pushing the boundaries of human potential. But let me tell you something, folks. This journey isn't for the faint of heart. We're diving into the deep end, confronting our fears and wrestling with the demons lurking in the shadows of our subconscious. It's a battle between the light and the dark, the yin and the yang, the Joe Rogan experience and the Joe Rogan fear factor. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Joe, how do we navigate this cosmic labyrinth? How do we make sense of the madness swirling around inside our heads? Well, my friends, the answer lies in one word: exploration. That's right, folks. We've got to roll up our sleeves, strap on our helmets, and dive headfirst into the rabbit hole. We've got to embrace the unknown, confront our deepest fears, and emerge on the other side, reborn and revitalized. And let me tell you something, folks, the tools for this journey are right at our fingertips. We've got meditation to quiet the mind, psychedelics to expand our consciousness, and wisdom moo-woo. So picture this. I'm sitting in my studio, surrounded by a menagerie of eclectic characters and enough equipment to launch a Elon rocket. There's Jamie, the wizard behind the curtain, master of all things technical and keeper of the internet's darkest secrets. Then there's me, Joe Rogan, your friendly neighborhood truth seeker, armed with nothing but a microphone and an insatiable curiosity. And together, we're on a mission to unravel the mysteries of the universe, one podcast episode at a time. But let's talk about Jamie for a second, shall we? Now, Jamie is usually as reliable as a Glock in a gunfight, always there to pull up a clip or fact-check my wildest theories. But lately, there's been a disturbance in the Force, a glitch in the Matrix, if you will. Jamie's been acting kind of off. It all started at the MMA convention last month. We're mingling with the who's who of the fight game, rubbing elbows with legends like Dana White and Chuck Liddell, when suddenly, Jamie drops the ball faster than a novice jiu-jitsu student in a black belt seminar. We're chatting with Dana about the finer points of ground game strategy when he casually mentions something about a half Nelson. Now, any self-respecting fight fan worth their cauliflower ear knows what a half Nelson is, but not Jamie. Oh no, Jamie's staring blankly at Dana like he's speaking Klingon. And just like that, my boy Jamie becomes the Achilles heel of the JRE team. Dana gives me this look like, "What's up with your boy?" And suddenly I'm scrambling to cover for him faster than you can say rear naked choke. After the convention, I pulled Jamie aside for a heart-to-heart. I'm like, "Bro, what's going on? You're my right-hand man, my wingman in the war against ignorance. We can't have you dropping the ball like that, especially not in front of Dana freaking White." And Jamie, bless his heart, looks me dead in the eye and says, "Joe, I'm sorry. I've just been feeling really overwhelmed lately. The pressure of running the show, keeping up with your crazy tangents, it's all getting to me." Now, normally, I'd give him a pep talk about how we're a team, how we've got each other's backs no matter what. But in that moment, something inside me snaps. I decide then and there that enough is enough. So I do what any self-respecting podcaster would do. I start auditioning replacements for Jamie, and that's where things get interesting. Enter my new best friend, Petey the Python. Now, Petey may not be much of a conversationalist, but he's got a killer sense of style and a mean chokehold that would make even the most hardened MMA fighters break a sweat. We hit it off right away, Petey and me. We're like two peas in a pod, two wild spirits roaming the untamed wilderness of the human experience. Sure, he might not be able to pull up YouTube videos at the speed of light like Jamie, but he's got other talents, like swallowing whole rabbits and lounging in the sun like a boss. And you know what the best part is? Petey never judges me for my crazy rants or off-the-wall theories. He just sits there, coiled up in all his serpentine glory, listening intently as I wax poetic about the mysteries of the universe. So yeah, maybe Jamie's been distant lately, and maybe he embarrassed me in front of Dana White, but you know what they say? When one door closes, another one opens, and in this case, that door leads straight to the reptile section of the local pet store. So here's to you, Petey the Python. May our adventures be as wild and unpredictable as the human mind itself. And to Jamie, wherever you are out there in the vast expanse of the internet, know that you'll always have a place in my heart. Just maybe not in my podcast studio anymore.